A good Wednesday. A good Wednesday to you. You are tuned in live to the Press Box Party. I am Antoine. If you're listening on mixlr.com, make sure you check us out on YouTube. You can catch what's going on in the studio right now live. And if you are watching on YouTube, just go to Stream 35 Radio if you don't know how to get there. Look up Press Box Party. It's happening right now. And if you're on, you see I got a couple of guests inside the studio. I got over here in front of me, as you can see me, I'm not in costume today. But my friends are here, whether you know it or not. Let's introduce Captain Save-A-Ho. What's up, Captain Save-A-Ho?
Hey, what's happening, brother? How you feeling?
Also known as Jonathan Craig.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then Danny over here. I actually labeled what you guys are, so I'm not going to make the audience guess if they're watching on YouTube. I know. I should have made people guess, but no one would have got Captain Save-A-Ho.
Come on, man.
No, definitely not. Definitely.
Come on.
You're dating yourself with that.
That's
You
okay.
know that, right?
That's all right.
I don't even think Danny's heard the song. We're going to play it.
Probably not.
right.
Yeah. It's E40.
That's okay.
And then we got Laura Croft, a.k.a. Danny.
Hey. I'm not going to talk in
Hey.
a British accent.
Hey.
I'm warning you right now.
Yeah, Laura Croft is British, isn't she?
She is.
Are you a big gamer?
No, I just love Angelina Jolie.
There we go.
But I did actually play that game as a child. I'm not going to lie.
It's a popular game.
No, that was my game on
You like that game?
PlayStation,
Games
regular
are
one,
shit.
Tomb Raider 2.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. That's classic right there, bro.
So that's what's going on in here. As I said, I don't dress up, so I pulled something literally out of my closet. Don't usually wear it around these parts. Maybe if I'm on the deserts of Giza. But yeah, this is called the Galabea.
All right.
Everybody out there. And these things have various names. We can just call it a daishiki.
All right. I can dig it.
And this is kind of a Saudi designed scarf. So that's what's going on here.
All right.
But I'm repping Egypt.
I'm down
That's
with
what
it.
I'm doing.
I'm down with it.
And you can call me King Twiz when I wear this.
King Twiz.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus.
King Twiz.
All right. So that's what's going on. If you're listening and you don't have any visuals of what's going on in here, go to YouTube and you can check it out. But you are in the Press Box Party. I'm Antoine. This is episode number 12. Glad everybody's here. As you know, 2 platforms, mixlr.com or YouTube. We also have a live phone line, which is open. So if you want to call in on this Halloween, 917-477-7737. That's the number. 917-477-7737. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. Danny has not been here in a while. She did call in the other week. And a lot of people have been looking for you, Danny.
Oh, you got some
I'm
explaining
sorry.
to do,
Main
Lucy.
I had stuff going on.
Main reason being,
Uh-oh.
people have been looking for you because
They want to talk some shit about the Yankees?
they want to talk. Well, not even yet that. They just want to talk baseball.
Yay.
Baseball has concluded. We've got a new champion, the Boston Red Sox.
Ugh, don't make me vomit,
one
please.
of
Buck Boston.
Fuck the Red Sox.
But they deserved it. They were
They
the
were
best
a great team. I'm not going to say that they're not, but still,
And-
fuck the Red Sox.
I'm not gonna deny you on that. You could fuck the Red Sox. Well, say fuck the Red Sox. I'm not not literally. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Red Sox. You know that. And I'll tell you, when it came down to it, it was a weird thing going on when I was watching the games. I was rooting for them because I was like, if this Dodger team wins, sorry, that's my fault. I gotta stop pounding the TV. You doing a live Insta?
Of course I am.
What's your Insta?
Danny_Sapola.
All right, CIPOLLA.
Yes.
If you want to look that up. And no, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, no. As I'm watching it, I'm thinking to myself, this will be kind of effed up if the Dodgers win.
It'd be great if the Dodgers win.
No, but it's
What are
just
you
not.
talking
It's
about?
because it's not right.
No, I wanted the
Like the
were
Red
great.
Sox were so much better. Like the Dodgers didn't even have any bit. The NL I knew they weren't going to field a team.
No matter what team came up,
Yeah.
even if it on our side as well, like the AL, Red Sox, Houston, Yankees, one of the three.
So maybe
would
I
have
just-
beaten anyone that came from
For
the
the-
NL because it
Yeah.
sucked.
Maybe it's because I'm getting older, but it's for the first time ever I like had league and divisional pride in the Red Sox.
Ew.
Even though they were trolling the hell out of us even after they won.
Stop it.
And no, I mean they played the New York
trolled the
song.
Fuck
Yeah.
out of us.
But the New York thing, you know, Aaron Judge did start that.
yeah,
Again, I'm speaking as like,
But-
hey, you know, you got to
but
be
here's the
ready.
thing.
You got to be ready to get it back.
we played our song in their stadium.
He-
Play your
Aaron
song in
Judge-
somebody else's stadium. Why are you playing
But
our song?
Aaron Judge started that.
Yeah, and guess what?
Don't even worry. But I think the Yankees
It's
are going to come
costless.
back with a vengeance,
They will. They always will. But the
and
thing is, like,
it's
the-
on and popping.
No one's mad about it, but it's just one of those. Yo, you just beat the Dodgers. Like, play the Dodgers song. Troll that way. Why are you just trolling on the Yanks? Like, if the Yankees wouldn't. have
No,
done
because
that.
it's not about. It's
the
only about.
rivalry, I
yeah,
know, but
it's only
still.
about the Red Sox and Yankees. And I will point out
They're still
the Red
trashing
Sox
on the
actually
Yankees.
spent a lot more money this year. They were number 1 in payroll,
Yep.
and the Yankees actually slipped down to 5.
Wow.
So
Well, we have a lot of fucking
it's the
rooks that we
but-
don't have to pay.
yeah,
shit
yeah,
ton
yeah.
of money for.
But yeah, I mean, teams.
Yeah.
The cool, the not the cool thing, but the reason the Red Sox succeeded in the end, they didn't just rely on the long ball. And I'm telling
No,
you,
it's like they
they would get hits. They could play a game and score 7 runs where they didn't hit 1 home run.
exactly.
And
They
the
were
Yankees
very
can't do that.
strategic. No, the Yankees are home run.
Yeah.
They were
Or
but the Red
strikeout.
Sox, yeah,
Yeah.
or pop up fly.
Yeah.
Like,
No
it
small
was never.
ball.
It was never like just their on base percentage wasn't there compared to the Red Sox. The Red Sox were getting on base, stealing bases, getting to third, and getting home.
Yeah.
Really, and like the first 3 freaking innings, they probably
And
had like 5 runs. It was crazy.
Speaking of you breaking
played the
down
game
baseball
well.
games, word on the street is you're working on some kind of podcast. Is that going to happen?
I
Oh,
So when's
sneaking
this come
behind
out?
our back here.
I will
Archer.
always
Oh,
be
she's fine.
here with
She's
you.
disappear for
What are
2
you
weeks?
Oh,
talking
this is a
about?
win-win. She's building
you
her
talking
brand.
No, I'm just
about?
messing with
Her
you.
base. It's just a baseball podcast.
Just baseball. Nothing
Nice.
else.
And when does it
nothing
start?
more. Tomorrow actually.
Tomorrow.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've already recorded it,
I'm in the process of vetting it. I want it to come out tomorrow, but it might be Friday.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know
And
yet.
how can people find it?
It's gonna be.
Well, just go to your Instagram, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Start
Just
that.
go on
Start that
Instagram.
way.
It's going on
Danny
Instagram.
underscore
It'll be on my website.
Sapola. And then you've also got a website which is DannySapola.com.
Yep.
All right.
And then it connects to
So people will
Danny's
find it from
Dugout,
that way.
which is
Danny's Dugout.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Where's the sexual joke
I'll
going?
tell
Come
you.
on.
Yeah, exactly. Captain Sabo is dying.
Captain
over
Sabo.
here.
I'm just
let's
saying, you know, I'm down for some dugout. Yeah. I got my hole over here, right here, ready to dig.
Nappy.
Oh my
Nappy.
God.
I'm
Nappy.
ready to dig in some dugouts.
Actually, before we get to the show, I do have some great stories, and you guys are going to be glad you're here
Wait,
today.
there's great stories.
Yeah, and I even put in a Halloween twist to the stories. I
Uh-oh.
did.
Yes.
So,
I'm all about
Is there
it.
some
We
witchy
got-
shit that we're gonna want to talk about?
oh,
They
there's this
curse
one
anybody?
chick. I don't want to give it away yet. We've got to break down this interview with this one chick. But
Uh-oh.
before we do that, for those watching on YouTube, and I don't even know if anybody is. Let me see, because I should also pull up the YouTube chat. If you want to chat with us, so you can also call in. I already told you. There's a phone number, 917-477-7737. Use that number, and then you can talk to us. All right, we do have some people on YouTube. I'll be checking the chat. You can also, if you're scared to use the phone like most people today are, just chat us. Be a keyboard warrior. You can make an anonymous name, and you can say something real rude about the Yankees.
Hey,
Hey, I don't care if they do.
I do.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
All right, and now, oh yeah, I remember what I was going to do before. So if you're watching on YouTube, Captain Savaho, Laura Croft,
That's right.
I'm
here. And you know what? You know what I
Oh,
also have?
no, I got to
No?
play it. I hope YouTube doesn't get us
Oh,
in trouble for
yeah,
this.
they
But
will.
whatever. Who cares?
Nobody. We don't
Who
care.
cares? Show him what you got. He's got a prop. Hold on, Jonathan Craig has a prop.
I even
so
brought my own
go
hoe.
on. Yeah.
I saved this hoe
He
earlier
brought-
today.
He's got,
you know.
for those of you that can't see it on YouTube, he's got a wife beater that says "Lifesaver,"
That's lifeguard.
lifeguard.
That's right. I got my captain's hat on. I
that
got
homemade?
my cape. This is
That
homemade,
homemade?
baby.
Are you sweating right there? It's already like bleeding. The F in lifeguard.
No, he fucking
spilled water.
And it just did that to your shirt.
Well, you know, this is what happens when
Hey,
you create your
you
own.
out there saving.
You know, I'm out here saving them. That's right.
So yeah, look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
That's right.
All right. So that's Jonathan Craig. Very original. He promised it would be original.
I did.
And yeah, we like it.
Well, thank you.
We're down with it. I thought you were the Old Spice guy at first.
You know what?
It's the Old Spice.
Perhaps.
That would have been.
But I'm not.
Doesn't he in one of the commercials have a
A hoe?
garden utensil?
I ain't never seen it with no hoes in the commercials.
Yeah, I thought I seen that. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up right now. We've got too much good stuff. Oh yeah, so the parade was today. Back to baseball really quick.
Oh God, no! That's
Did you hear Cora?
Yo, what the? Just
Did you
leave
hear
us
that?
alone.
The New York Yankees,
Oh, fuck
yeah,
off, Cora.
the sky was falling. You know, we lost game 2, and he was panicking here. Everybody was like, whoa, it's over. We scored 16 at Yankee Stadium. Suck on it.
That's some
We
heat.
scored 16 at Yankee Stadium. Second.
Oh man, they getting a little like the WWE up in here,
Yeah,
right?
You got those 16 because Boone is a fucking
Baseball's
idiot.
looking for ratings, man.
Hey, they gotta do what they gotta do. Apparently,
Boone is a fucking idiot. That's all I have to say about that. Also, if they go after Machado, I'm gonna be pissed.
They will.
It's so stupid.
The thing about Machado in going after him, you got to remember that it's twofold because I think he's going back to the AL. So you stop by getting him. You also
He's
stop
not-
another team getting him.
He might actually not come to the Yankees because he said some shit.
Didn't he? Yeah, he did
He
say
said
something.
some. Oh my God, he was just like, "Well, I struck out on purpose because I wanted to be a Yankee sooner." Or some shit like that.
wow.
I was like, "Well, goodbye to your massive contract that would have been given by the Yankees."
Yeah, but he's just a dude. Like he's
He's a
little pawn.
douchebag, but the thing is, Yankees
Yeah.
aren't going to put up with that. We all know this.
Yeah. All right, so we got some good stories today beyond sports.
Yes.
Although in sports,
Can I say something about football? Shocking.
yeah, I was gonna say if you guys have anything to say, we can talk sports. If people want to call in, we'll talk about whatever you want.
We could
Always.
talk about
But-
how the Bulls.
Basketball has started.
Yes, it has.
NBA, hockey. I don't think anybody here really follows that.
No.
Baseball, we know what happened. Boston. You said you wanted to say something. Football is at the mid-season mark.
Yes.
This is when Danny finally starts paying attention to football.
Yes.
'Cause
Oh,
there's no
you
more
do like
baseball.
football though?
I do. I'm a Steelers
All right.
fan.
I do remember you saying you're a Steelers fan.
I am a Steelers fan.
Steelers are
fuck
picking
Bell
it up.
because we have Connor. That was all I wanted to say.
Here's the thing about football. I don't care who you are. Yes, guys are valuable, but there's always another
There's
guy.
always another guy.
Oh,
And,
in
like,
football,
I'll
there's
just
always another
fuck
guy.
Always
himself.
some dude waiting there.
Whether
just
it's an injury,
waiting.
whether you're going to go get suspended, you're going to get hurt.
It's always another guy
Yeah.
waiting.
It doesn't take long.
Just waiting on you to
Especially
mess
as a
up.
running back.
Oh yeah.
Because nowadays, running back is like being a cheerleader. And what I mean by that
is.
is by the age of 25, you're over the hill.
Oh,
Shit.
Right?
That's like a modeling career,
sneak
too.
this to
Oh,
all
modeling.
the
I
cheerleaders.
mean, I just had to mix
all
in
you
a
cheerleaders
football,
out there
Sorry,
over
I'm-
25.
football
I'm-
reference.
I'll be 25 at the end of the year, and yet my
I don't wanna
career's still fine.
You better not start cheerleading
Modeling, you
'cause
can
got
actually
1
go a
year.
little further, but if
Nowadays,
you're an
that's
NFL
video.
cheerleader, what the hell? You think you're going to beat out an 18-year-old? Come on.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Let's be honest.
Tell us
here.
how you really feel about NFL cheerleaders.
That's nothing against them. I
Oh.
just know that it has a short life.
Oh yeah.
I actually know
And they
people that
get
have
pictures.
tried to carry it into their late
It was
20s
like, nah,
and 30s.
you
and it's
25.
like,
That's it.
That's not happening
don't
no
just,
more.
it's not good for your self-esteem.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Love the costumes, Jimmy the Greek.
A.
Yo.
Captain, show him your pitchfork again?
It's not a
his
pitchfork.
hoe.
It's not a pitchfork. It's a
I know it's a hoe, but I tried to make it sound
it's a hoe.
more demonic.
I brought my own hoe. I saved this hoe.
You know when you come
On the
into
way
Studio
here.
35, it's bring your own hoe policy.
Yeah, I brought my own hoe. I saved this hoe on the way here. I don't understand what the problem
Saved it
is.
from Ho Depot.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, no more corny jokes.
What is happening right now?
I don't know what's happening. People are in costume. People get weird. So you guys took the train? Were there any weirdos on the train?
I took the train. There were
There's somebody dressed up
Right.
as
It's too early.
surprisingly no weirdos on the train.
You saw a guy what dressed as Prince?
No, I saw a girl dressed up as Prince.
Yeah, Prince used to dress
Hopefully
up like
she
girls.
didn't paint herself. How do people not know that you're not supposed to do that still? Every
what?
year at this time. It's like people like, oh, painted themselves black, and then they're wondering what the hell's going on.
It's
Like-
called Halloween, and people want to
Oh,
dress
but
up.
hold on. You know, like you're younger. You know that you're not supposed to do that.
But what? Like you're talking to the wrong human being right now, because I'm just sitting here like it's a fucking costume for one goddamn day.
I'm not talking
And
about
unless-
if it's reason to
if
be
they're
offended or
doing-
not.
if
There's
they're-
just some things that you just know not to do.
True.
And that's one of them.
yeah.
Like,
they-
I
Because
wouldn't
the
dress up-
history of that is like crazy. If you
Yeah.
dive into that,
It's
the
a
whole
wrap.
history, it's
a wrap.
nuts.
You're gonna get fired
Bing
from
Crosby and all that.
It's a wrap. They're gonna shut down your
Yeah.
Instagram
Just
page.
so-
You ain't gonna
there's-
have no
there's
job.
Robert Downey Jr. is doing
there's-
just fine.
There's too many.
Robert
wow,
Downey
we got a
Jr. is doing
nasty-
That was a
just
movie.
fine.
We got a nasty.
That
So
was
what?
a movie.
We got a nasty
So what?
sunray. Look at this.
And
Coming
speaking
through
of that movie, if you remember that
I'm gonna have to
character,
move the camera. Hold on.
Simple Jack in that movie,
Yeah.
Shaun White, the Olympic snowboarder, dressed up as that character. So in the movie, that character was disabled, and Shaun White dressed up as Simple Jack.
Actually, I heard about.
And then the Special Olympics went.
I really don't know how to fix this
Crazy.
until the
They
sun
went
goes
off
away.
on 'em.
Sorry for our YouTube viewers.
Yeah, so
You can join on my live on Instagram.
I know. Here, actually, let's turn it a little.
what we got going on? What's happening?
Hey.
Is it too much sun? But
They
yeah,
don't-
man.
they don't need me in the shot. All right. So yeah, we're in a very sunny studio. Nice out there. So you guys didn't
It's
see
like
any characters,
67.
but yeah, Danny, like painting yourself is just a bad idea.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a
not
great
saying you're
idea,
ever
but
gonna
I'm
do
just
it.
sitting
No,
here like, yo,
it leads,
everyone, stop
it goes
being so
down a
fucking
hole.
sensitive.
But
It
that
does.
is one thing, like goes beyond sensitivity. It's like
If you're making
no
your
one's
costume like some fucked up shit where you're actually
No.
painting yourself black and doing some
But-
actual fucked up shit, yeah, but
no, but I'm just saying if you're a white guy and you're dressing up as Jay-Z,
Yeah, I would never
not-
dress up
What?
like a
dress
white
up
dude.
like Jay-Z. Don't
Paint your
put
face.
the paint on yourself.
Yeah, don't paint your face.
yeah, well, no,
Don't paint your
costume.
face. Don't paint your face.
Ever.
Another color.
Ever.
Just
Ever.
be that person.
Wait,
like
so-
if you're gonna be Mr. T, be a white
You can
Mr.
paint
T.
your face if you're gonna be like Frankenstein or something.
Of course,
I was about to say, why can't you be green or blue?
You
or
can,
something?
you
you could be.
Smurf.
You could be an avatar, a
A
Smurf,
Smurf, yeah,
an alien.
anything.
But if I was to paint myself like to be a Native American,
Yeah,
that would
exactly.
be offensive.
Well, the blackface thing is so much more behind it. But anyways.
Yeah, I would never.
people
I wouldn't
enjoy
even
that.
paint my face black, and
What
I
about
could.
white?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because then
Would
they'd
you-
just
would
be
you
like,
go-
they'd
would
be like,
you
he's a
go
mime.
orange?
That's a good question.
They'd
Would
be
you
like,
go
he's a
orange to
mime.
dress up like Donald Trump?
I would definitely go orange to dress up like.
I
Donald
think
Trump.
that's allowed.
But,
But
that's allowed.
There's
Yeah.
no history behind that.
No.
There's massive history now.
Behind what? Oompa Loompas?
Yeah,
the Oompa Oompa Loompas.
That's about it. They ain't upset.
They are not upset.
Oh my god.
They like the pub. Can't believe the Oompa Loompas have still been relevant this long.
Oompa, Oompa, Doopa.
True.
All right, so what do you guys want to start with?
All right, you were talking
Actually,
about
there's a
this-
messed up racial story out of Indiana, but I'm not going to cover that.
I
But
think I may have
said-
read this
Did
story.
you see that lady that left the note? Like,
Yeah, I
you know,
saw
well,
that
yeah.
story. I did.
Wait,
But
what?
that's in a place called what was the name of that?
And when I
place?
was reading it, I said, I bet you Anton's going.
no, it's Greentown.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's a sundown town.
that is a sun. Hey,
that is a
that's
sundown.
a sundown
That's
town.
exactly
That's exactly
what Mobile Home Rick was talking about. One
Yep.
of our callers. If you want to call in 917-477.
Wait, there's a person with the thing.
Well,
What?
we
Mobile
call
Home
him
Rick?
Mobile Home Rick
Yeah.
based on. We're trying to get him to call back, but
Yes.
we've come to the conclusion the guy lives in a mobile home
Boy.
outside of San Diego.
Oh
yeah,
my
you
God.
missed. Yeah, this was early,
my God.
early episodes, and he hasn't called since. So some people are worried about his health. But Rick, if you are listening, you know the number.
That's right. Call us up.
He asked Jonathan Craig if he came from a sundown town because that's all he knew of Indiana.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, after the sun goes down, people
You shouldn't be around.
shouldn't. Yeah,
It's like the purge.
people painted black shouldn't be around. All right.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so we should get right to the main story, don't you think?
Let's do
Wait,
it.
was there a
What?
witchy story? Is there somebody who
move
cursed
this.
somebody with Halloween shit? I want to know.
No, there's I can't believe that camera with the. Sorry if you're watching on YouTube and we're not centered up in the studio. It's because we've got a sunbeam coming through, which might be an ongoing issue. Well, we're changing the clocks this weekend, right?
Oh, I totally
That's
forgot
happening
about
already?
that.
I think
yeah.
so.
This weekend?
I think it's after
This
Halloween.
Sunday? Oh,
I could be
man.
wrong. Don't quote me on that, people.
Do I
Lose
get
an
an
hour?
extra hour of sleep or do I
you-
lose an hour of sleep? What's happening?
Fall back, so
You
yeah.
gain an hour.
You gain an hour.
Ah,
Joe,
no, I
it's
hope
not
I'm
like
not.
I sleep anyway.
I hope I'm not working
Until
that
like
day.
this hour. This is when I go to bed. Why do you think I'm still wearing the sunglasses,
I
guys?
know.
I'm dead.
Yeah, Danny is a real trooper for coming in here. The press box party at
Yeah.
3 p.m.
It's actually
Eastern
shocking.
time.
Like that's
No,
that's
I know. You work very late.
What'd you get up like
I've actually
2 hours ago?
seen. No,
What are you talking about? I'm going to sleep.
I've
You ain't
seen
been to
her
sleep yet?
post.
No.
Like I've woken up in the morning
Zombie.
on a Wednesday, and I've seen like Danny post something like 1 hour ago, and it's like 9 in the morning. And I was like, oh shit,
I'm
she
still
just
awake.
yeah. Well, you leave. What time do you leave the bar?
Like 5.
Yeah, and then by the time you're home and like settled in, it's 7, or the sun's coming out.
By the time I'm home, it's like 6,
Yeah.
and then I gotta like
Yeah, you're gonna
Calm-
decompress.
decompress.
Yeah.
I gotta
It's
just
like
fall
9
asleep
o'clock.
after dealing with
Yeah.
all those nuts.
And like I'm trying today. I was like, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta be at the press. I can't miss it again. So I just decided not to sleep.
Oof.
So
Well, it makes you feel any better. I ain't been to sleep
Sunglasses.
either. I flew in straight from Chicago this morning.
Yeah, Jay
Hey.
Craig,
Yeah.
trooper,
I've been up since 9 o'clock yesterday.
such a trooper.
Yeah.
I'm not alone.
Just really impressed.
Yeah, I'm just delusional right now.
It makes for good.
Speaking of delusional, this is a good segue into what I've got for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Some bitches delusional on the screen.
All right, so let me hold on. I didn't even give you any context on this. I can't just go into it.
Come on, man.
All right, so before we get to the
Hit us
video,
with the foreplay.
here we go with the foreplay. He is really in Captain Save-A-Ho mode.
I am. I'm ready.
Does Captain Save-A-Ho do foreplay?
Hey, man, he does it all.
Oh.
Okay.
He does
So
whatever
this
needs
chick-
to be done.
Well, if you're saving a hoe, you gotta get. Okay.
You know,
anyways, keep
you
going.
got to go all the way.
So this girl right here, British woman,
Uh-huh.
Amnith's Realm. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. She's 30 years old. She has claimed to have slept with at least 20 ghosts in her lifetime.
20.
Jesus
20 ghosts.
Christ.
Not even seen 20 ghosts.
No,
She's
slept with
20.
banged with 20
First
ghosts.
of all, ghosts don't sleep.
And
That's
she
a lie.
just has recently
What?
gotten engaged to one of them.
Oh.
How do
And
you get engaged to a ghost?
she's convinced she can have a child
Oh, I want to see
with
it.
one of them.
Come on.
Is
So this
like
was a
The
sit-down
Sims?
interview that we can break down.
There's an interview?
Yeah, we're gonna break down the interview
Oh,
here
please,
that she
oh,
had with
please.
British television.
Please.
To people who are
And,
scratching their
I'll put
heads
it
and
up
say,
for those of
"Get
you
out
watching
of
on
it,
YouTube,
come
I'll put the
on,
video
this
up."
didn't happen. This is a real presence in your life. You're a spiritual guidance counselor. You're used to this sort of thing. You open up channels to the other side,
I do, yeah.
and this is a channel that well, you really connected with.
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
Yeah. This person, this presence, can you tell us anything about him, her, it?
I refer to it as him because that's easier.
Yeah.
Very ancient, very wise, very kind.
Has been on the planet before?
I would say for a very long time, yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you first encounter this presence?
When I was over in Australia and I was taking a walk out in the bush and just suddenly
God.
it approached me.
And is this something you can see or just something you
No,
feel?
something you feel. So, yeah, just like a physical, an emotional sort of physical presence.
Why was this one different? Because you've had these.
Hold on, we get what? Tell us what you're thinking over here.
First of
Jay
all,
Craig.
I'm just I just want to keep listening for a little bit, because I mean, it's one thing to see ghosts. It's another thing to bang a ghost
and get engaged. Hold
Yeah.
on,
right?
Get
Have
engaged.
a baby and
And
get
get
engaged. Like, what's really? I want to know how she got to.
All right, at this point. Well,
Kind
continue
of
to listen.
encounters before, as Eamon said, you're a medium. So why was this so personal? Why was it the feeling different for you?
Because I fell in love with it, I guess. Just, it's for one.
But, none of us expect to hear this story. Did you expect this story to happen in your life, doing what you do as a spiritual guidance counsellor?
No, not at all. No. No.
So tell me, when you and he talk, what do you talk about?
It's really difficult to explain
No, it's not.
in terms of normal, like, earthbound relationships. It's a bit deeper than that. We don't have a need for conversation. It's more just, like, about emotion and feeling and connection.
But
You
you
don't
may be,
use
you may
words
be,
at
you
all,
may
no.
be feeling and connecting a bit more than, more than that, because you feel that you're going to connect to such a degree. Am I right that you will have a spiritual or physical baby?
I hope so.
What?
Yeah.
Spiritual or physical?
Well,
Come on now. Spiritual or
I
physical?
would hope physical. I don't. So I've been looking into phantom pregnancies, and I believe that a phantom pregnancy is actually a real pregnancy, but you have a phantom inside you rather than a human baby.
That's not a real pregnancy.
And but the reason we
What?
don't ever manage
The
to carry
fuck?
those to full term is because the people that have them don't understand this
Because
or
it's
sort of
not a real-
comprehend
A phantom
that that's
baby,
possible.
guys.
But I'm hoping through understanding what's going on with my body, I'll be able to, yeah.
Would you
And
actually mean
will you
produce
be able? Would you
a
be
baby?
able to actually deliver a physical baby? Is that what
I
you're
don't
saying?
know.
Yes, you
I'm
just
not
won't
sure
see
what
it.
it will turn out like, but
But you
part of the
believe
excitement, I
that
guess.
there would be a physical, a child.
yeah,
Yeah.
whether it be in spirit form or human form, I don't know. But
The ghost or presence, whatever you like to call it, spirit, you met in the Australian bush and you had to leave Australia.
yeah.
And you were feeling very sad about
I was,
leaving
yeah.
this
Because they thought she was
presence
crazy.
behind.
That's why.
But then whilst you're on the plane, tell us what happened then.
Well, yeah, I was really sad because in my experience, spirits tend to be quite static. And so I thought I'd had to leave it behind. And then whilst I was on the plane, I suddenly realised it surprised me and, yeah, come with me. So-
I'm trying to understand this. Is this similar to being possessed, almost?
No.
No.
No, it's similar. It's similar to a normal earthbound relationship.
Similar to being
just-
a crazy person.
Like
That's
an
what it's similar to
spirit.
being.
Except it's not,
It's
because
not.
no
I have
one
a
can
question.
meet
Can this bitch
or
get
see or
ghosted by
greet
the
or
ghost?
see the love that
She get
you
ghosted
are
by the ghost all the
experiencing. So
time.
I'm trying to imagine what this is like, and I'm thinking maybe this is
All
like
right, hold
having a
on. We got
really-
some comments here.
I
What were
have
you
it.
guys
What is-
saying? Can the
First of all,
What?
I fixed the video too. If you're on YouTube, sorry about that.
It's gotten dark in here.
you can't.
Don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt yourself.
Jeez. What are you saying, Captain Sabahoff?
First of all, I can't save that one at all. She's too far gone. She over here banging ghosts and having relationships with them. Maybe having a baby. You might be able to see it. You might not. Who knows?
It's a phantom baby.
It's a phantom baby. I might be pregnant. I might not be. Like, if somebody told me something like that,
It's gonna
I
be the
think
Phantom of the Opera.
I might be pregnant, but I might not be. There's a phantom baby inside of me. Who knows? Might be yours.
Sing his ass off.
Might be Casper's.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Come on, man. Come on.
All right,
Like,
let's,
if somebody
let's
told you
finish
some
this
stuff
up.
like this,
Let's take this home.
There's more.
Yeah.
Jesus.
really nice dream. Yeah, that you can go back into and opt into whenever you want.
No, I'd say it's definitely real. I'm definitely awake.
You're
But-
definitely awake. So when you say you're definitely awake, so you're awake. What are you feeling? Are you being touched? Are you being held? Are you being kissed? Or is it just conversation?
Sometimes, yeah.
And
it's just like a normal relationship.
So you get excited, you get turned on by this relationship.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you did say that actually on the flight back from Australia, you did actually
yeah.
go into the loo and do what some
Became
people do.
Member of a Mile High Club. Yeah.
You're not a
And why
member of
did
the
you need
Mount
to
High
go into
Club
the
because
loo to do
to
that
be
if
a
nobody
member
can
of the
see
Mount
that
High Club,
presence there?
there has to be two people. Like you can't masturbate
She
like
said-
member of the Mount High Club. I gotcha.
What if the ghost was fingering her?
Come on, man. Ghosts
I-
ain't got fingers.
No, but they can like spiritually go inside you or something.
Apparently, she's been having spirits run all
God,
up through
how
there.
bad are the relationships she's been in?
Extremely bad.
Gotta
She'd just
be really
rather
bad.
have.
I'd rather have an imaginary friend and tell people that it's a ghost relationship.
Yeah, there's no way you could feel it, right?
There's no way you could prove this. I
Be
mean,
able to sit on
seriously.
seats, I guess.
Hold
So
on, let
even then
the
you
let the
felt
woman
you needed
finish.
to be private.
Yeah, of course.
She's
Yeah.
crazy. Private.
Some
you're on
people
TV
might
right
say, well, how is this not just a fantasy, perhaps?
It
You know,
is.
that you're imagining somebody
crazy.
wonderful
now. Crazy.
and that you have these feelings because you're imagining them, not because it's actually a
Yeah,
ghost.
because you're psycho.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I know that it's real. But I don't know, it's my
Yes.
relationship, it's personal. I don't mind so much
Yo,
if people
her answer,
disbelieve
she's
or-
stepping around the
And-
question.
you
like,
see, I sort of get this. I mean, you're tuned into a different frequency than
I
a
can't
lot
stand
of
it.
people are.
I can't
What is
stand this lady.
What is this? But like,
Every time they answer, she's like, well, you know, maybe
No.
it could be, maybe it can't be. I think it's real.
No.
So you and this person, I mean, are things good with you at the minute? Or do you go on date nights? Whenever has anything interesting happened recently?
Yeah, they're really good with us. We're hoping to get a hand fasting ceremony soon. So
Oh, lovely.
how are you supposed to have a hand fasting ceremony with somebody that isn't there? You have to literally tie the fucking rope around the other person.
You
Yeah.
know, he's been around like 1,000 years or so.
Oh my god.
Would he go to the cinema or things with
This,
you? Would he
like-
do-
yeah, we went to the zoo the other week.
Did
They
really?
went to the
What'd you
zoo
go
the
and
other
see?
week.
At the zoo.
Did they?
Of the
The
zoo.
zoo
Oh,
animals.
I thought you said
I went to the
cinema.
zoo with the
And
ghosts
what about
the other
have you
week.
fallen
You went
out?
to the
Because
zoo
we
by
all fall
yourself
out with our
last week.
love.
Don't try
How
to
much
play
we-
us.
Have you had any falling
He wanted to
out?
spiritually
Personally,
open the
we've been a
gates for
little
the,
bit tense
the animals
a
to get
couple
out.
of times,
Right?
but so
I,
far
like
it's all
what?
been
What
on.
is this?
Okay.
You are giving a
Would
bad
there be
name to
anybody
like
who's got a
actual
question
people
to you?
who
You know,
have.
You're saying, and you make your own judgment.
I'm
of
not
what
gonna
I
get
might
into my
disclose or
witchiness.
not.
Yeah, you just came from
Get
Salem.
into
Come
it.
on now.
Get
You just
into
came from
it.
Salem like
Get into
a couple
did
of
just come
weeks
from
ago.
Oh
Salem.
yeah, you were in Salem,
I
weren't you?
was in
All right.
Salem. Like I consider myself a quote unquote
had
witch
similar
because that's what you're supposed to call yourself or some bullshit like that. But
my
like
last
I
MTV
believe in connecting to
experience,
energies and
there's
doing
been a
all
lot of
this.
the news
This
about
bitch
other
is
people.
fucking crazy.
No, this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. I believe in mediumship and people talking to the dead and being able to connect with spirits, but this is like next level fucking psychotic bullshit right here.
This is-
we're
I'm
saying that I'm
banging
gonna
the
have a
gun.
phantom baby. What, bitch?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
No.
This is
If
ridiculous.
you guys want to chime in on this, the phone number is 917-477-7737. Captain Savaho and Laura Croft.
I
are not
can't save
feeling
this
it.
one, man.
Yo,
I don't
Laura
even
Croft
know
goes
what-
digging in for some crazy shit on a regular
No, I don't-
basis, but Jane
Laura
digging-
Croft will find herself some.
I mean, how lonely do you have to be like, you know what? I'm in a relationship with a ghost.
You gotta be. You've gotta go through some fucked up relationships.
I'm banging a ghost, and I might be pregnant by this ghost, and we might be getting married.
and we're gonna have
we
a
be-
hand fasting ceremony,
We-
but we don't know
and
how
we
we're
be
gonna
at the
hand
zoo.
fast our fucking.
He ain't even
ghost.
got no hands. How you gonna hand fast? He don't have no hands. Come on.
This isn't
is
Casper where he
ridiculous.
comes in and out whenever he pleases. Like
Well, apparently it does.
oh my fucking god.
So that's the woman that is courting. She's had sex with 20 ghosts.
How do you have sex
the
with a
way.
ghost?
How do you have
She
sex
didn't
with
even
more than
explain
So,
how she
like-
had sex with the ghost.
She didn't. She sidestepped that question. She's like, well, you know.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have sex with a ghost?
20 of them.
Like, and what
20.
happened in your last real human relationship?
She got
That was
ghosted.
so-
That's what happened. She got ghosted in her last relationship, and now she's
She wants to find one.
stuck in the paranormal.
She's like, look, everybody's ghosting me. I'm gonna show how. I'll show you guys how
I'll
I get
show you
over on the
guys.
system. I'm gonna get myself one.
I'm gonna give me a
I
bunch of
think
ghosts.
she
I'm
watched
gonna bang all the
She
ghosts.
watched Ghostbusters one too many times.
I'm gonna
guys.
bang more ghosts than anybody. 20. If she banged 2 ghosts, that'd be more than anybody.
Oh my god.
Because nobody would admit to banging a ghost.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
So
No.
What the fuck?
Nah, I'm not buying it. I ain't buying it.
Jesus. Did your exes
She
leave
joined
you for,
the
like,
Mile
their
High
exes?
Club.
No, you didn't join the Mile High Club. She joined the Crazy Person Club who got it on with themselves in the bathroom. That's what she did.
Is masturbating on an airport on an
It is
airplane
not
like-
considered the Mile High Club. There has to be 2 people that are in the physical realm.
We got it. We're gonna get her on the show.
Please do. Please.
We're gonna get her on the show. We need to ask some more hard hitting questions. That guy took it easy on her.
He did.
He was so like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
He's like, so
He was a little confused.
And he
but-
has to be nice on like not like I'm not gonna be nice if that lady comes on here. I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, she's
So I'm going to take a minute to say what's up to our registered listeners on MixLR.
All
Because we
right.
appreciate when you register and listen.
Yes,
we
we
got
do.
JT Peace, DJ Assad, what's up? Jimmy
What's
the
up?
Greek, TW Hunt 10, Danny's favorite, Chief Firewater,
Why is that my favorite? Why is that my favorite?
Nahid Alam, and Mount Joy.
Mount
What's
Joy.
up? Why? You and
Oh.
Firewater got into it one day.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, how could you forget?
Yeah, I got.
You've been gone
I've
too
been
long. You've already forgotten your
Been
enemies.
a
Too long.
We're gonna go on.
Danny has forgotten her enemies.
Yeah, I don't care if
That's
my
how you
enemies
know
at
you've
the
been
end
gone too long.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Enemies are your biggest fans. All right. So here we go. he said, hello, Little Miss Sunshine. He just chatted that.
Hello,
So
darling.
he's listening. The tension is thick. Hey, Danny, I was going to ask you. I've been going back and forth with Mr. Halloween here. You know, he loves the
Oh, where's
he
our
loves
candy,
this.
by the way? You said
Yeah.
you were going to bring us candy.
Listen, man, I
What-
came off
I
the
don't
plane.
see
and-
I don't even
oh.
see a Jolly Rancher,
Hey,
Captain.
man,
I
listen.
might actually beat you on this, by the way.
Listen.
What? Danny's going into the bag for something.
Uh-oh.
Danny brought chocolate, so Danny wins.
All right.
Danny wins.
You know what?
There you
I,
go,
I
audience.
might have been gone for a
I couldn't
while,
get
but
candy.
I brought chocolate.
I couldn't get
What
candy
a
because they
nice
wouldn't allow me to
gesture.
trick or treat. So there you go.
Yeah, here's exactly what I'm getting to.
Oh, yeah,
Kenny.
you get condoms.
People over 12 in some cities right now could
We had
possibly.
this conversation.
Yeah. Oh, you were here. I couldn't
I
remember if
called
you were here that day.
I called,
Oh, yeah,
no,
we
no,
did.
I
Oh
wasn't
no,
here.
you
I
called
called in. And I
he's,
said that.
he's complaining,
I
saying
am.
that it should be open to everybody.
It should be. Anybody who wants some free candy should get some.
You got enough money to
Oh,
go to
man.
the store and buy your favorite candy. What
If
the
you
fuck?
dress
Exactly.
up
$2
like,
to get like a bag of
Nah.
those mini candies.
You know what it reminded me of? And I looked
now I
it
want
up.
a Twix.
No, you know what it reminded me of, and I looked it up. Again, YouTube's not going to like this. One of my favorite episodes.
Fuck Larry David.
One of my favorite episodes, though, of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Fuck Larry David.
And he needs to watch this. What do you got against Larry David? You
Oh,
know him
we'll get
personally?
into that. We'll
All
get
right,
into that
after
after this.
Good.
Fuck
Good.
Larry David.
Even
Whoa,
better.
calm
I love
down.
Hey,
Oh, there's
I love the
personal-
content.
there's some personal
and I cannot
issues
wait.
here.
I feel like I can't wait to hear this. Because I never met the guy personally.
He's a
and his show
douchebag personally.
Well, he's a douchebag on it. I think he
him
plays
on
himself.
the show. Yeah, no, that's him.
I think that's why the show is so
All right,
successful.
roll the clip.
Roll the clip. Here it is. Scene from Curb Your Enthusiasm, one of my favorite ones ever. With Larry David.
How old are you?
13.
13?
Yeah.
You look more like 16 or maybe even
No,
17.
no, 13. Just have
You're
candy,
13?
please. Yeah.
Where's your costumes?
I'm being my sister.
You're being your
This is
sister.
my costume. teacher.
You're a teacher.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So can we get
Boy,
some
I'd
candy
like
for
to get
everyone?
to sit in
Honestly,
your
can we have our
class.
candy? Yeah, candy. Hello.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Are you kidding? It's
No.
Halloween.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you're entitled to just go around to people's homes and bilk them out of candy.
Are you kidding?
Exactly.
You got thanks for nothing.
They weren't even dressed up though.
Huh?
They weren't dressed
Yeah,
up.
well, that's part of the issue. There's more than that.
What's-
They were too old.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing. If that's the-
Dressed
no.
up, you could dress
Yes,
up.
that's exactly what Larry
So
David
now
deserves.
Larry's house got
If
teeth.
not more.
For those that,
I
for those
think
that
if you
can't
dress
see,
up-
Fuck
Larry
Larry
wakes up
David.
the next morning.
Girls,
Yeah.
I can't
Why
wait to hear
would
your
they do
Larry.
something like that?
because I didn't give them candy. That's
He
why.
deserves-
You're standing at the door with a bowl of candy. Why can't you
Because
just
I
give
don't
them
think
some candy?
17-year-old girls with no costume on, they didn't have a costume on, you shouldn't be allowed.
Who cares?
They were just using Halloween to get
Who
candy.
cares? It's
I do.
Halloween.
You can't
Just give them
just
candy.
use the holiday for your own selfish purposes.
Oh, so what? So what? So you'd rather have them toilet
It's
paper
wrong.
your house?
Well, I
with
didn't
them?
know that there was going to be felony wanting a treat. I don't
given
think the
him
trick
condoms.
extended to felonies.
Why would it kill you just to give him a few pieces of candy? I don't understand that.
Because there's got to be some kind of cutoff. Shouldn't there be for Halloween?
What is
Yes.
with you and your cutoffs and your shouldn't there be and should there be? Who
What, we're
cares?
going to be 40? Trick-or-treating at 40?
What are they supposed to
I have free candy. I'm 40 years old. I want free candy.
You know what? Not everybody knows your rules, Larry. Yeah, you got your own set of rules, and you think everyone's going to adhere to them, but they're not because nobody knows them. You know what? You have a long day of cleaning ahead of you.
I'm going to clean it up
Yeah,
by
you
myself.
are going to be.
Yeah,
I
you
agree
are
with
gonna
that.
clean it up by yourself.
You agree
asshole.
with her.
Yes. I do agree with
Honestly,
her.
Like, people
just
are
like,
supposed to just
bald
keep-
asshole. Yes.
I agree with
Someone
her.
actually put that on his door, please.
I agree with her, man. It's candy. It's like you're gonna give it away anyway.
But what about, are you going to do this till you're 40?
What difference does it make?
It's not. Oh, man. You just don't see it.
You don't.
When you're
see
40
it.
years old, if you're still doing that, you just
And
have
then
massive issues.
If
Yeah.
you're 40 years
Like
old and
trying
you're
to get
still
some-
trick or treating, you need that candy. You know what? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give it to you because
if you're 40 years old and can't afford like $2
Now you
to go get
Captain
candy.
Save-Off.
hey man,
loser.
come on. I told you who I
I'm
was.
going to give you that candy.
I'm saving him, man. Come on, give him some candy.
No,
Give him
don't
some
give him any
candy.
candy.
Give him candy.
Yeah, man.
They want candy. Give it to them.
Hold on. We got to hear Danny's Larry David.
Fuck Larry David.
Oh man,
I'm going to go to the
calm
chat here.
down. What did he do to you?
He knocked me to the
Can you-
ground
Oh,
when I was 13 years old.
Was it part of a shoot?
No.
Because
Actually,
I think I've seen that episode.
no.
stupid.
Okay.
I remember when
so
he tripped Shaq.
I
That was another
was.
good episode.
Oh, jeez. Fuck Larry David. I
So,
was at
what
the.
you? There has to be more to the story.
There is.
I'm still
So-
not on anybody's side.
I was in ninth. I was going into ninth grade, whatever. It was September of 2008, and my dad was a PR guy for a couple of actors and actresses at the time, and he got us tickets to go to the Emmy Awards. So my dad took me to the Emmys, and we were in like the lounge, like, you know, where you get the snacks and the food and whatever.
The green room.
Literally,
No?
by the way, there's all fillers in those seats before you have to get.
That's
it's
all it is.
Fillers.
Of
It's
course.
all
Yeah,
fillers.
I had friends that used to do it.
They're
and
all
they loved it.
out getting food, bullshitting, having drinks.
They
or
have a
whatever.
whole system in place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thousands of
100%.
people.
100%.
They do it for wrestling too. I don't know if you guys
They do
do
it
that.
for a lot of
For like
stuff,
on
bro.
TV, like when wrestling's on TV, because they gotta have the crowd.
They do it for a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
They don't do it
They
for,
actually cast for it.
Yeah, they don't do it for like the Super Bowl or World Series.
I know,
but
man. Come on. They don't need no fillers for the Super Bowl.
No, nor do they for the World Series
Nah.
No,
ever.
But anyway. please
anyways.
continue. You're in the green room. You're eating
something for your podcast.
No, so I'm just chilling and like I'm staring at like to the left of me is Mark Wahlberg. This is over there. I'm like 13 years old. I'm like, this is the fucking coolest thing ever. Tony Shalhoub is right in front of me, and I was obsessed with Mark.
You don't have any clue who Larry David is, do you?
He's
at
the
that
creator
age?
of Seinfeld.
No, at that age.
Yeah, I knew exactly who he was.
Damn, Hollywood girl.
Like I grew up on Seinfeld. I had to know. So
Yeah, but you know what? Hold on a second. He was behind the scenes. Like no one,
popped
unless
up
you
on
were
the
like
show.
a diehard, you didn't know like that's the guy.
But he would show up on
He
the
would
show.
on the show, but I watched. I seen the show. I didn't know who the fuck the guy was.
That's
until
because back
Kirk-
then Google didn't exist and you couldn't Google Larry David.
All right, good
Can
point.
we just go
But
with
keep
the fact
going. I
that,
want to
like,
hear.
I
I want to
had-
hear what he did wrong to you.
I was
did too.
afraid. He knocked me to the
But
ground.
was it an accident?
No. Well, probably. No.
He walked up to you
No,
and
no,
was
no,
like,
no.
I hate this
So,
girl.
I'm literally standing there, and all of a sudden, just he's walking and just bumps into me. It literally just towers into me, and I fall to
He's
the
a
ground.
tall guy.
I just
Tall,
towers
lanky
into me,
dude.
fall on
You
the ground,
fall.
and I look up at
You
him,
get
and
up.
he's just like, "No, I didn't get up yet." I just like, "What?"
He
the
didn't help
fuck
you
just-
up?
No.
Oh, okay. Then we're getting.
No, he literally looked at me and said, "Watch where you're going." And I looked up and I was like, "What the fuck? What just happened?" And all of a sudden I see my dad come over, and he's like, "Do you know who I am?" My dad's like, "Yeah, you'd be nothing without Jerry Seinfeld." And my dad helped me up, and we walked away.
Wow, your dad dropped a blast on him.
Right?
I like my dad for certain reasons. Having like quick comments is one of them.
Chief Firewater's enjoying this story, by the way.
Like, fuck Larry David though. And
still
then
like
wait,
him.
who's that gigantic
Yeah, I
guy
still like him.
on
Taking out little
No,
kids. I mean,
fuck
that's.
you.
But no, you brought up a great point. His character on Curb, he would be the guy to take out a kid and not say sorry or pick the kid
No,
up.
he turned around and,
then
was
he'd
just
get
like,
in all
"Watch
kinds-
where you're going." I'm
So,
like, I wasn't moving; I was
Further
standing.
verification of why I like the show because it's actually him.
It totally is him. That is like 100%
He's not in
him.
character. He's
such
like,
an
this is
asshole.
who I am.
They call him a social assassin.
Wait, who's that really tall guy? Random, but who's a really tall guy on Everyone Loves Raymond? The brother.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Like
about.
that guy. He's a nice guy. He stepped on me and would turn around and was like, "I'm so sorry."
You have a knack
And I just like
for-
looked up.
This
and
was
I'm
at
like,
the same day?
This the same day?
Yeah, it was at the Emmys. But I literally I was
Sounds
just like,
sounds like to me, you, Danny.
my foot hurt by the way because that guy's huge.
Sounds like to me you were getting in the way.
I was
There's
standing
too many.
online.
It's the
No, but
Emmys,
he turned around and like apologized.
Tell me
to
a
I was
third
like,
incident
that's
where
okay.
somebody bumped into you, and I'm
No,
done.
that's it. That was it.
All
That's
right.
all. That's all I got.
You sure?
That's all.
And the reason she liked Mark Wahlberg is because he was like the same size as her at that
He
time.
was like,
Actually, I had heels on. I was taller than him.
Exactly.
I was just shocked that he was there. I was like, Mark Wahlberg's here. Look, it's Mark Wahlberg. I was so excited. And
Your
then I got to meet-
anti-Boston world. It surprises me that you're okay with that guy.
I'm not. I'm anti-Red Sox and
He's a Red Sox.
no, he's a Red Sox fan.
Oh, so you only dislike the players.
Yeah, of course. Like
sounds
I
like
have
you
Red
hate all our
Sox fans that are friends.
Speaking
who
of
called
Red
me.
Sox fans, T.W. Hunt had chatted us earlier. An errant toss. This is the most Boston thing ever. An errant toss of a full beard damaged one of the World Series trophies during the parade today.
Yes. Fuck yes.
They should
It's
have
the
like
little things,
They
right,
should have
Danny?
like dummy trophies at the.
Yeah,
parade.
especially in Boston.
I mean, but still, like
You should have like a Nerf.
I'm not gonna
you should
have-
like a Nerf trophy.
I'm not passing around the expensive trophy around all my drunk
No,
players celebrating.
You gonna take that thing down
Nah.
on the duck boat tour?
Nah,
You out of your
look,
mind?
here's the fake trophy. We're gonna put the real
Everything.
trophy up somewhere else.
I'd even have stunt doubles as players. I wouldn't risk it.
Hey, after the last Warriors championship, you might need some stunt doubles as players because man, you just can't be running around the parade with no shirt
You
on,
get-
turning
yeah.
up Hennessy.
Yeah,
They're gonna stop televising the parades. It's gonna happen.
it probably is.
Hey, literally
So-
it's right up on there. Cora taunts Yankees during World Series parade. So,
Wow.
turn my head, and all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, we're exactly what we're talking about.
What's up, Dobie? 219. He just chimed in.
What's
So
happening?
Jonathan Craig,
scared.
if you guys are watching on YouTube, or if you're just listening, whatever, I'll just explain to you. Jonathan Craig's got a wife beater and a cape on with a captain's hat. Where's your prop?
Excuse me 1 second. Hold on, please.
For those that are watching on YouTube, he's got an actual hoe
I saved this hoe earlier today.
that he saved, and he's Captain Save
I saved this hoe off 125th Street.
Save-A-Hoe.
Yeah, there are actually quite a bit of hoes at the spot. I
On
was at.
125th? What are you trying to
There's
say,
a little
man?
spot on 125th. That,
What you try to say?
I'm just saying, if you're looking for some hoes, some garden hoes,
You know where to find him.
some garden hoes, guys. That's the play on words there.
So if you want to chat us, if you want to call in 917-477-7737, you got to remember, you guys are the lucky people that get to listen to this show live because most people don't. Most people catch it later. So you can be part of the show.
Do it.
Put
Call it.
Put a call to action out there on your
Okay,
thing.
good, okay. Bitches,
Yeah.
call.
Bitches, yeah, exactly.
Wow, yeah.
Get them riled up. Like, call them, like,
917
get a rise out of your fan base.
437. Yo, motherfuckers,
Speaking of-
motherfuckers
hey,
watch later too
I gotta-
on this.
I do have a porn story.
Oh,
Yes. I like to get a porn story in when
my
Danny's
stepmom's
here.
TV show came out, by the way. Got to give a
Okay,
shout out
so
to
hold
her.
on. Yeah, this is another thing. You got to
Dinner with
update
Danny
us. Like,
Daniels.
start talking about this. Danny Daniels, Danny's stepmother,
Yes.
who no longer, she's retired from that world.
Yes.
But she's doing a bunch of other things. So she's got a show. What is the show?
Dinner with Danny Daniels.
Dinner with Danny Daniels.
Or Dinner with Danny.
Is it already?
It's out. It's on Amazon. Go
Amazon.
Like I think it's like $1 an episode or something. Go
Yeah.
buy it. It's freaking.
Was it like a
hysterical.
30-minute thing?
Honestly.
You haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
No, that's
mostly because like I don't.
It's probably like a
I don't
30,
need to
40
see
minute
it.
thing.
But apparently
she
it's
has
absolutely
guests
hysterical. Yeah.
that she has dinner with, right?
She has porn star guests and then one person that isn't a porn star. Like two porn
Yeah.
stars and one person that isn't a porn star. The first one.
You want to know where I learned of the show? Not from you. No, I'm telling you, I learned of the show from. You know, I'm a big fan of Subway Creatures because I like to know what's going on in my train.
You listen to their podcast?
So all of a sudden, yeah, like Subway Creatures had a podcast. It wasn't. They were covering something else. I can't remember what it was. I was like, I got to fire this up. And then the girl in the studio, I was like, this girl's pretty funny, and I've never seen her on their podcast. And then they threw her name underneath, and I'm like, oh shit, that's and then it all came together, and then
Did you see the
she
bald
said
fat
something
guy that
about
she was with? Because that's my dad.
Yeah. Oh, that's him.
That's my dad.
Oh, see, and I didn't like really key in what was going on. I thought that was like her agent or something.
No, that's my pops.
Or like a producer or something.
I mean, it's kind of like
yeah.
they
I'm
work
sure he's
together at this
involved.
point, but yeah,
That's him.
that's the old man.
Oh, he was actually pretty funny too. He was at I can't remember what they were breaking down some video on the
So
subway.
what do they
Bridge.
talk about on the show?
They just have dinner
They
with
just have
like
dinner and they
isn't
start
it like
talking about
porn-
like stories.
porn
during the
stories,
yeah.
right?
And the first one is with
Yeah.
who did I tell you was also fuck that white guy, the comedian. Fuck, what's his name?
Joe Rogan.
No. What's his name?
There's plenty
It's
of
either
white
wait.
comedians.
The first episode's with Asa Akira.
That show is hey, I haven't heard, so
Alexis,
the first one's
Texas.
up. I'm just telling you that show is going to be popular.
Oh,
because there's where else can you get like front lines?
True.
with
You know?
those kind of stories and everything like
And then-
that.
yeah.
And then you have this one random that's not a porn star just in there.
That helps.
And the first
anchor
one,
it,
like the
'cause that would
first
probably
episode,
freak people out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the first episode had this one comedian that his name is escaping me. Fuck.
It doesn't matter. We'll just watch the show. What is it again? Dinner with
Danny.
And it's
on Amazon. Yeah.
And you just buy it per episode.
Yeah.
Got it.
Nice.
There you go. We should have her call in one day. She can promote it.
Yeah, I'll tell her to do it next week because
Yeah.
she's in Madrid right now.
She can give us a little more background on what it is.
Absolutely.
Jonathan
Yes.
Craig is very interested.
What are you talking about?
He's only interested because of the one
Yeah, we
comedian
don't
that
know.
was on the show that I
Yeah.
can't remember. What
Oh,
his name
yeah,
is.
that's
So
it.
I'm not interested in porn. It's
Wink, wink.
Wasn't
Ew.
Jonathan Craig like one time out on the
Pornography?
Studio 35 balcony like,
Stop it.
so Danny, in this one
one
in
episode.
this one episode your stepmother was in, why did the plot shift this way? It's like, come
Oh
on,
yeah, I'm
buddy.
all about the plot. I only watch pornography for the
you tried
plot.
to sell us on that.
I only watch for the plot. That's it. Once I figure out the plot, I
porn.
turn it
I got to
off.
pull up the porn story now. I was gonna hold on. I got the brides. I got the bride that admittedly fattened up her bridesmaids. I still got to get to that. Don't make me forget that one. All right.
That's the ultimate.
Yeah, she did on the slide.
That
Yeah.
is fucked up. She
I,
was
and
like, I
then
can't live
I've
with
still
me.
got to get to the guy that got a girl and her mother pregnant at the same time.
What?
Yeah, that's another one.
At the same damn time?
Did they
Yeah.
know about it?
I don't know if we're gonna have time for all this.
What, did he go fuck
I've
one
still
and then she fell
got
asleep and go fuck the
the
other?
woman that tried to bite off the man's penis during a threesome.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Where you
Yeah.
get these stories from? What's
I
going
told
on?
you, I saved some good stuff knowing it was going to be a full house today.
Oh my god!
Hey!
But I'll just go to the trainee nun that quit the convent school to become Colombia's best loved porn star.
Wait, what?
What?
Yudi. Yeah, there's actually a video. I'm not going to show it on the thing because they'll probably get pissed. But no, not a video of her in action or anything. It's just like
So
a
you telling me there was a lady,
PG-13 video of her.
and then she was a nun, and then
Yeah,
she wasn't.
Here she is.
And then she became
So,
a porn star.
She allegedly admitted that her priest tried to talk her out of this, and she ignored the advice, and now she's like just killing it as a
Well, actually,
Catholic
there's like
porn star. But she was a nun. She was a nun for a while. 28 years old. She went to Aruba, and she was at the school of nuns.
Mm-hmm.
And then she ran into some dudes that were recruiting models.
Do you want to know what's
And
actually
the rest
really
is
crazy?
history there.
There's actually a
I guess
very
you see that
massive shortage for Latino porn stars.
Really?
Especially when it comes to men.
That's
There's
all
like
I search for.
There's literally like no Latina
here's the
men.
Well, I ain't searching
Really?
for
There's
dudes.
like no Latino men in porn and whatever.
And she
so,
likes
like,
the Yankees.
Yes. I don't give a fuck if you're a porn. Well, just like the Yankees.
Back-
Kid, I'm just not gonna finish that sentence.
I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, nun converted porn star, and that stuff like that. Like that you do. You gotta.
How do you?
What?
I just want to know what the
None
thought
could
process
be
is behind, like, all right, because those are so two extremes. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
it's like
stripper
I've
to porn
literally
It's
star.
really
never-
extreme. Like
I've
to
literally
even,
never gotten laid in my life, so let me go fuck anybody I possibly can while getting paid for it.
It's like stripper to porn star, I could see that. Yeah, all right.
That's
We've got the most
A bit
cheap
m-
firewater question ever on our chat. How
Talk to
about Native American porn stars? Is there any shortage? He's looking to you as
Really?
you're the official.
I'd never searched Native American
I've
in my porn. I
What do
had
you-
never.
Well, how do you search that? Do you search
Captain
indigenous people
Savo
porn
just
stars,
figured
or
out
do
what
you
he's doing
search,
tonight.
like- we know what you're doing.
I'm just saying.
No, Captain Savo's like, ooh, a new search.
A new thing to find. I feel like they probably won't
Your
step on
auntie's
those
listening,
toes.
Captain Savaho. I love it. I
don't know,
can't.
somebody-
I bet your auntie won't call in today. She won't.
Well, not with an attitude like that, she won't.
No, I'm just telling you. She
Oh my God.
already is not big on the idea of
That
Halloween.
just
that's right,
reminded
yeah.
me
And
that
then
oh shit.
Baby, well, not actual baby, but sister's baby,
No.
comes in as Captain Savaho.
Oh shit.
What? What did you just think of? What do you got to get? Do you have to leave?
No, I'm just gonna have to really clean up my podcast because my grandparents
What?
are gonna listen to it.
You don't even think about all this, do you? Are you cursing like a sailor in the
Fuck
thing?
yes, I am.
Really?
It's the Yankees. I can't handle. Has no.
If they would have won, it's their fault. If they would have won it, you wouldn't have had to
Actually,
curse.
no, I'd curse no matter what because like fuck Stanton because he does not. That's not good. Danny started. We're gonna shut up now. Also,
Danny's podcast, Dugout Danny.
Dugout Dan. Other
Follow
way.
her.
Other way. Dyslexia
Danny's
here.
Dugout.
Danny's Dugout.
Follow Danny's dugout.
Oh my god.
That's
But,
what you
like-
need to do.
Blame the captain.
I was about to say Captain Savaho over here.
Hey, man.
Can we get to this story, by the way? I'm sorry.
Which one?
Like the person who ate the dick.
Whoa.
I am not over
I didn't even
this.
know we were all really going there. All right. No, we are going there, but I didn't know it was that. All right. Everybody
Just needed
relax.
to get off the topic.
I think I have a some sound on this to start.
Well, this is on Channel 5?
Hanahan police investigating after a man says a naked woman tried to bite off his genitals.
Police say it happened.
First of all, this is in
A
South
naked
Carolina.
woman
Anybody
tried to bite
anybody
off his
wondering
Man, I just came from South Carolina not too long
something
ago.
special? We'll run that back. There's something special about a old silver-haired news anchor just saying that line, isn't there? It's kind of worth the price of admission.
Right now, Hanahan police investigating after a man says a naked woman tried to bite off his genitals.
Police say it happened Monday night while the victim was involved in a sexual threesome. Police reporter Harv Jacobs joins us now in the studio.
Harv, no doubt this is one of the most bizarre stories you've ever covered.
Yeah, and I spoke to the police chief today. He told me he was stunned about this. Officers say they...
Thank God. Oh, we get these every Tuesday.
Oh, no, just another one of those? Nah, we're good.
All right.
That the woman was high on heroin and meth. That's what the guys told her when she apparently attacked one of the men. We want to warn you, some of what you're about to hear may disturb you. Police say it happened Monday night at the South Point Apartments. That's on Murray Drive in Hanahan. Investigators say one of the men involved called 911 and said the woman attacked him and tried to bite him.
He's getting all verklempt.
I mean, he's getting it all worked up. I can't believe they're playing this on
When
Channel
officers
5.
went inside the apartment, they saw a bleeding naked woman coming at them on all fours. The police chief says they had to
Whoa.
shoot her with a taser
Whoa.
to subdue her, and they had to use Narcan to revive her.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Disturbing videos, body cam videos that I've seen.
Body
in my career.
cam it is.
Oh, the body
It's
cams
honestly
work now.
reminded me something that you would see off of a horror movie.
Turner says the woman was taken to a hospital for treatment. So far, no charges have been filed. And Ann Bill, the chief, says it is still an active investigation.
Strange.
I like how they're
Strange stuff
like
there,
a
Harv.
naked woman, as if it mattered if she had on clothes or not. A naked woman tried to bite a man's penis off, because if she was fully clothed, that would just be weird now, wouldn't it?
I love Halloween.
It would be tough because he's got to be naked.
So here's my question. She's high off meth and other stuff, so I mean, what about everybody else? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the stuff you really need to know.
I'm sure he was 100% sober. Just looking
if
for a
I'm
good time.
100% sober, I'm not hanging out with
He
meth
100%
heads.
sobered up when the bitch tried to bite his dick off.
Like if
There
I'm,
you go.
I'm not
That
hanging out
will
with meth
sober you
heads
up.
if I'm 100% sober. I mean, when I'm drunk, I'm not hanging out with them. But come on.
Good cover.
So only when you're drunk.
I mean, I just don't hang out with him in general.
I don't like them.
Not even at church.
They ain't at
Because I
church.
go there every week.
Ain't that? Oh my God. I love how she was on all fours, and they had to shoot her, and then they had to revive her.
It's like something out of. I saw one of the horror movies. I get them all mixed up. There was like a lady like galloping in all fours that kind of looked like an avatar. You guys don't remember that one?
I didn't see that.
No.
All right, but yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
I can't with this.
Like, what do you?
Apparently, my live video is ending in a minute and 30 seconds. I've
Oh,
been
you
on
maxed
here
it
for-
out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell them to go to
good.
YouTube. Go, hey, this ends in a minute. Go to YouTube Stream 35.
Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that?
Yep, this ends. If you can't get enough, we still got some show left.
So
We've got a
go
couple
join.
things. We got to get to the guy that impregnated a woman and her mother at the same time.
How do you do that? Where they have a threesome?
At the same
I mean,
time.
at this
the
point in the
same
show,
time.
anything's possible right
Yeah,
now.
seriously. YouTube, go.
I'll read it
Ending
to you.
this.
I'll read the article to you.
Please do.
I can't believe we're just getting off that story.
Yeah.
Like that. But there's really nothing else to say. Harv in the studio was very bothered by it.
Who in the studio?
Harv. That was the guy reporting.
Oh, of course. He's like, oh my God.
He's like, I got to watch out of these ladies I'm messing with
gotta
after
watch out
work.
these meth heads meeting around
Gotta
the
stop
corner.
going to Jefferson Avenue.
Note to self. No more meth heads.
Oh, man. Guy has some good swimmers he's talking about here. The story I'm about to get to.
Oh, boy.
That's what Jimmy, was that Jimmy? Yeah, that was Jimmy the Greek. If you want to call in, 917-477-7737.
Ain't nobody calling in today.
Apparently.
No. People are staying away.
They're like, you know what?
Understood. They're already, if you're on YouTube, you're looking at us like, what the hell's going on in there?
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people?
That's exactly what's
It's
happening.
Halloween, and you have every right to act a fool. So here it is. I got 2 women pregnant, my girlfriend and her mother. It's all a nightmare. I don't know what to do. I've been with my girlfriend for 2 years, writes this guy. He was like writing like a Dear Abby letter or something.
Oh, God.
I'm 27. She's 21. She is a hotel receptionist working lots of unsociable hours. I'm a mechanic. We were arguing a lot, decided we're going to have an open relationship and see where it goes. My girlfriend's mother is a fitness instructor and takes classes at the gym where I go. She's amazingly fit, looks about 25. She decided to have an impromptu party for her 39th birthday, invited me, even though my girlfriend and I were officially together. Lots of people from the gym were going. My girlfriend was away for the weekend, so she didn't go.
Of course.
Had lots to drink. They somehow ended up in the spare room together,
Of
blah, blah, blah.
course.
Stuff went down.
Stuff went up.
We kissed
What happened?
and ended up having sex on the kitchen table. Then she went on with, he got the girlfriend pregnant too.
First of all, I'm going to need the mother to make better decisions than to bang your daughter's boyfriend
I'm sorry.
without protection.
We're good.
That's just, she too old for that, first of all.
Yeah.
Like, what's she thinking? Obviously, she ain't.
We have a call, actually.
Uh-oh.
In Houston, I'd
Uh-oh.
like to comment on this.
Uh-oh.
Ozella in H-Town. What is up?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I feel like
Welcome
the voice.
back, Danny.
I
See
feel like
you there.
I feel like this
I
is
see
the
you on
voice of.
you-
Hold on.
Hmm?
I feel
I'm
like
just
this.
calling to say hi because y'all are just all over the chart today. So,
Just a little bit.
you know, Captain Saver 304. You know, goodness gracious alive. I'd have never ever thought that's what he would have came
It's
at.
a garden hoe. I'm saving
I'm gonna say
the planet.
He
I'm
is.
gonna save the planet.
Thank you. Thank
the whole
thank
ass
the
planet.
Lord, and I mean that literally. That you called because this man.
What? What are you talking about?
This man is now trying to claim he's actually saving garden tools,
That's
it
what I
means
did.
Nothing else.
That's exactly what it is.
He saved the garden tool.
and the thing about it, he's serious.
I know. It's his out. It's his out. He's like been waiting for you to call to explain this.
There's a shortage
The
of
only
gardening in Harlem. You should see what they're doing up there.
Jonathan, I'm glad your mother is not listening
She
today.
might be.
She,
She's on her knees praying for you.
Oh boy.
You know how she is. But anyway, I have to run to a meeting. I just didn't want to.
Thank you for checking
I didn't
in.
want to mess up my calling streak. I love you
All
guys, and I will talk to you guys later.
See you later.
And Antoine, you in the towel. I mean, you really didn't have anything else to put on your head. You didn't have a sheet, a pillowcase. You just threw the towel on. You are too funny.
Oh my goodness. I love that lady.
Yeah.
All right. Love you,
I will
Ozella.
talk to y'all later.
Okay.
We'll
Be
talk to you later.
careful and be safe.
Always.
Jonathan, don't be trying to say too many 304s, baby. More of them than you.
I already got one. I got the one that I already saved. That's it. I'm gonna go plant some tomatoes.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Make sure you put that disclaimer in.
I'm
baby.
going to
All
garden
right.
with this.
All
one.
right.
Me and this
Talk
hoe
to
gonna
you
plant
later.
some seeds.
Jimmy the Greek said Jonathan's got to get 5 minutes of quiet time. Auntie came at you.
I'm in the corner.
Yep.
I blame you, Antoine.
What?
It's your fault.
I didn't know what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like something, Black History Month.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I did not expect that. Don't.
Yeah, I thought you were
don't-
going to honor,
You gonna throw me under the bus like that, huh? Oh,
I'm being
okay.
real mean.
You
All
are.
right, so we didn't even get to comment on the dude. What advice would Captain Savaho give the guy?
First of all,
that got the 2 women pregnant. He's like, so he's in bad. It goes on to say, it's a mess.
It is a mess.
And his girlfriend's not speaking to him.
She shouldn't.
And the mother actually is pestering him to move on with him.
She's all about him.
Yep.
She's like, I love you.
Mama's swooping in.
She's like, look, I love you. My daughter ain't gonna grow up to be nothing.
Yeah.
She already ain't nothing.
So before we let this story go, what would you tell the guy?
This is what I would tell the guy, honestly. Listen, man.
And I also am going to ask you the same, Danny, so think about it.
I'm not saying it's cool to bang your girlfriend's mother.
Right.
But if you're going to do it.
I'm not saying you should have did it.
Don't leave a trail,
But I
bruh.
understand.
Like, don't leave a trail of kids up in there.
That's
There's
quite
no
a
way
trail.
out after that.
All right.
How do you
That's
explain
kinda
to your...
weak
How do you,
that's kind of weak advice, but...
That's real advice. I mean, I'm not telling him not to
So
do
you're saying
it.
if he wouldn't have impregnated, used the condom, whatever.
I'm just saying, if she's got a hot mom and I know how it could be, I'm just saying be smart about it.
Do you?
I don't. But,
This guy is so contradicted himself.
I'm like the lady I'm like the lady who dates the ghost. I'm gonna walk around in circles here. I'm gonna step around the question.
Danny, what would you tell the guy?
First off, why is the mother not taking birth control? That's what I need to understand here.
Well,
Second
now
off-
the way she's chasing and clinging on to him, I think we know why.
Yeah, she's trying to get
Good
pregnant.
point. I'll give that to
Yeah.
that. But also, since when did the real life movie of American Pie just happen?
Yeah. It's like a real
MILF,
life porn,
MILF,
like
MILF.
in
This
real
is all I'm
life.
thinking about him at the back of my head. I have no advice for this kid. This kid's fucked.
He is.
Learn to pull out. That's my advice.
Like one of his kids is gonna be
Learn that pre-cum is a thing. Wear a condom. I don't know, and make sure that the bitches that you fucking at least have some sort of birth control.
I just can't believe
Also,
that.
don't fuck your girlfriend's mother.
Yeah, that'd be
a great place to start.
That would be.
And obviously, that mom's not a great mom
At all.
Is this like the trailer park from? I'm not going there.
All right. Oh, back to Halloween. Remember I told you that you couldn't dress up chickens because it's like a health violation?
Yes.
What?
They now say you can dress up chickens.
Can we not
the
talk about
CDC.
chickens?
You don't
So
like
you could
chickens?
dress them up for Halloween.
You can now
You
dress
don't
with
like
chickens
You don't
up
like
for Halloween.
Danny, what's wrong with chickens?
Nothing. We're
Look at this,
not
look at this little dressed up chicken right here. What just happened there? Was that your head? Are you, Danny? Okay. Was that her head?
Hit your head on the mic.
God damn
If
it!
you got- I gotta catch the replay of that on
Why did this have
YouTube.
to happen?
You ain't been to
'cause
sleep.
you got
That's why.
sunglasses on and it's dark
No,
in here.
Danny's about to.
She took her
so-
sunglasses off.
I'm not looking at that screen. Danny's scared of chickens.
You don't like
What?
chickens?
Yeah.
Wait
Live
a
chickens?
minute. Now we got to hear this.
I didn't seen you eat some
What-
chicken wings. What are you talking about?
So
Yeah, it's
Larry
my
David,
revenge.
hold on.
your
Larry
revenge.
David attacked her.
Yeah.
And apparently a chick.
Why does this have to
He had
happen
a
today?
Larry David had a chicken when he stepped on it. He pushed her down. And then he threw a chicken on her.
No.
What's going on?
I hate chickens.
Why?
I'm
You have to
petrified
tell
of
us why.
chickens. I was chased by one when I was 4.
Really?
Uh-huh. There's no more chickens on the screen, is there?
Yeah.
So even a dressed up chicken in a denim suit?
I don't. Chickens are just like you can move their body and their heads don't move. Their heads could be chopped off and
they
can
still
live
fly.
They can
I've actually
live
seen
for
that.
an entire
Chickens
year.
can't fly. Get out of here.
No, they like fly around.
They don't fly.
No, they don't. This is a real thing. Sorry if you guys can't see this.
No.
Maybe listen out. Danny's freaking the hell out. I didn't. It wasn't. It was. That was. Do you eat chickens?
It's my revenge, but no, I actually don't anymore. I'm allergic to chickens.
You're
Stop
allergic.
it!
When did you become allergic
Stop
to
doing
chickens?
that. Hold on. We're learning a lot here right now.
We are.
Yeah, we are. And
She's
can we
scared
stop?
of
Can we
physical
stop?
chickens.
Yep.
And she later found out you're allergic to them.
Yeah.
But chicken is so good.
I have to eat like extremely like it has to be like extremely organic, grass-fed, fucking
You ain't
like
gonna-
no
come on, man.
byproduct.
Now one of our
bullshit.
listeners just sent that.
Where you gonna find
That's
some
a
chicken?
terrifying
like that?
chicken.
That's an ugly
Y'all
chicken.
fucking suck.
That's an ugly chicken.
Guys,
Dobie 219 said Danny's awesome. While he's laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
So you learn something new.
You do.
She's scared of them. So you weren't around when we were talking about how the health department said don't dress them up.
Don't dress your chickens. The fact that you have to tell people that they should not dress.
Why are you
up their-
dressing a fucking
That's what I'm
chicken?
saying. Like, oh, you shouldn't dress your chickens up. How many people are dressing up chickens that you have to have a public service announcement to not dress up chickens? That's
Tell
the real
Eminem
question.
to put it on his next album. This is
Like, how many people got pet chickens that you have to put out an
There's a
announcement?
lot of people
have
with
pet
chickens.
chickens, buddy.
Hey,
a
guys,
lot of
yeah.
people.
I know you guys got pet
You need
chickens,
to get-
but you can't dress them up. Sorry, guys.
I would say something, Danny, but I'll refrain.
Go
But
ahead.
You'll know what we're talking about. No, I just can't say it on air.
Oh.
Oh, really?
People that have chickens. No, and it's
pretty much said everything
I think
here.
today. Yeah,
Today, I'm
it's
going
kinda-
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. If you go to a Latin country, people got chickens.
Yo, when I was dating Loicia,
That's all I gotta
he
say.
would call home. Yo, they
I'm
do.
sure.
Yes.
They do. When I was dating
And
Loicia,
that's what I was-
he would call
I
home
didn't
and
wanna
they'd be in
be
the background. I'd
You
be
know,
That
like,
guy.
You know, be that guy who
The
called
bearer
out.
of bad news.
Ugh.
Not bad news.
Blah. Blah. No.
That ain't bad news.
No.
So what else we got here?
Next.
Yeah, we'll move on from that. Sorry, Danny.
It's okay.
Apologize.
I'm now scared that he's gonna send me a fucking chicken.
Neighbors had to call. This is another thing you don't. Well, this woman. This is crazy. This is another Halloween. I tried to pull up some Halloween stories for
Okay.
Jonathan Craig. Because
I
I know
appreciate
you're.
that.
Here, we'll just pull up the story and you can tell me what you think of this.
I hate it.
What you think of this here? I'll pull the volume up. Hold on.
Whoa. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Some Halloween decorations causing controversy in Newport Richey.
You got to see how this plays out, though. Where is this?
In fact, some neighbors saw, at least they say what they saw,
I think it's Texas or
made them sick. News Channel 8's Melanie Michaels shows us why.
Well, neighbors call the decorations disgusting. They were stunned when they saw this. Take a look. Skeletons saluting Hitler with concentration camp ID numbers on their arms. Homeowners call it pure hate on Halloween.
This sickens me. This is disgusting.
It sickens me that we can have this, with what happened in Pittsburgh.
Neighbors here in Newport Richey were shocked by what they saw. Skeleton after skeleton with the Star of David. Decorations on display with arms in the air, saluting Hitler.
It says that she hates Jews and we should die.
Oh, it sickens me. It sickens me.
Okay, before you guys get crazy, though, wait till you see the end of it.
So what does the homeowner
Okay.
have to say
Here's the
about all
homeowner.
this? She blames a conflict with the HOA.
So why would you put that in front of your home?
Because they're trying to take my house.
Don't you understand? Susan Lamberton says she's received death threats over these Halloween decorations, but still stands firm in her decision to display them.
Wait for it.
She tells us she's Jewish, and this is her way of protesting the HOA.
I have freedom of speech. They have freedom of speech, but they need to leave my property.
In the end, law enforcement says this is perfectly legal, and the homeowner had this message for those who don't like the decorations. They can go. These are going to stay. I'm Melanie Michael in Newport Richey, News Channel 8.
What the fuck?
So it's a Jewish lady that put it up. You
first
weren't
of all-
expecting that, were you?
First of all,
were you?
There's no. Come on. Come on, man.
What?
Like,
talk about it.
That's Halloween decorating 101. Like, you don't. There's just certain stuff you don't do. That would be like the equivalent of somebody being like, I'm gonna put a giant ship and have some skeletons getting whipped by some other skeletons, and it's just tasteless, man. And for her to try to explain it is ridiculous and delusional. And if she thought somebody was gonna buy that, then she's stupid.
Can we just talk about the fact that she's Jewish?
I mean, that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Like, what are you thinking?
But apparently she's nuts because she's got some issue with the I mean, maybe it's a valid issue, but the way she's going about it,
I'm sure whatever
nuts, so.
the issue is, they right,
the
she wrong.
Homeowners Association.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
So the phone number is 917-477-7737. You guys want to talk about your Halloween nightmare stories?
We have done a lot of fucked up shit on the show today.
Yeah, this is
welcome
this
back.
This show is gonna get us canceled.
And then this was another one I wanted to show you. So do you ever get? So here's another thing about Halloween. When I was of age and to enjoy it, I never enjoyed it to its fullest because I don't like chocolate. Sorry, Danny, but somebody will eat this.
Oh, that's totally fine. I'm actually allergic to chocolate.
I love
what? Yeah, so I'm
allergic to chocolate.
Yeah, it gives me
actually,
migraines.
no. People always
And
assume that's
chickens.
my. I just hate it. I don't like the smell or the taste of it.
Really?
That's another thing. And you're looking at me kind of weird, man.
Yeah.
All right. I'm talking about the candy, bro. Candy. So Reese's made.
I'm not feeling the love in this room. What's going on?
Hey, so I always used to just give all my sister would get all the chocolate, and I'd get like the hard candies, and it would just be kind of a ripoff because more than half the candy gets chocolate.
True.
Yeah.
But Reese's has made a candy converter so you can trade in disappointing Halloween candy. How you feel about that? Yeah. Candy converter machines will be around. And I'm sure they're just, it'll give you Reese's. And you can trade in whatever shitty candy you have for
Like
a
the
Reese's
Dum
peanut
Dums.
butter cup.
I hate Dum Dums.
Yeah.
What? Dum
It's going to be at Washington.
Awesome.
It's going to be at Washington
Stupid.
Square
Dum Dums
Park. It's out there right now, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. for our New York listeners. And if you're listening and you're over the age of 12, or you know what I mean.
I hope
if
you-
you're a listener, you're
I hope
definitely
you're
over
not
the age
under
of
12.
12.
Does that please tell me we don't have 12-year-olds listening to us?
Well, Sports
We do.
Kid
Sports
Kyle
Kid
won't
Kyle
ever
gets in
listen to
there.
the show
He's
ever
okay
again.
to. There's a kid that's like 7 that calls in.
Oh my God.
Freaky.
Yeah, he's not
He'll
going to
be
call in
fine
anymore.
He'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Washington Square has one of these machines. Oh, is there a video of this?
Stop.
So I can just go
Nah,
trade
it's
in
just
all the
a-
candy
it's just
that I
commercial.
don't want for
Yeah,
better
for-
candy.
Yeah.
And what are they going to do with the
What do you
candy
think of
they
this?
convert?
What do you think of this? What would be the candy while we have some time
Wait,
here?
wait.
What would
can
be?
you put things that aren't candy in there and just get Reese's?
Yeah, how'd the converter
Oh.
know? How would it know?
I'm sure there's
What if
people
you put
putting,
a bunch of peppermints
I'm sure there's
in there?
people putting it to the test right now.
'Cause that's what I hate.
What is the worst candy? Halloween? So obviously we can't speak on chocolate because you and I don't eat chocolate.
Right.
But what is the worst candy? And I guess you could speak on chocolate even. But no, the worst candy you could get in a trick or treat basket. From what you remember.
Remember those like peanut butter things that were like wrapped in orange?
Oh yes,
Or, and
those are horrible.
and they take like forever to chew.
Yes.
You'd be chewing on that thing for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then all your teeth fall out. And
You
then
remember
you're
those?
mad.
They come in like a yellow, right? Or
Yeah.
black. No, sometimes they'd be like
They're
in black and
black or
orange
orange,
wrappers.
yeah. They're the
Yeah,
worst.
you're right.
They're the worst.
I think there was a worse one though that was similar to that. What's your take on candy corn? It's awful.
I love
It's
candy
awful.
corn, man.
So
I love
gross.
it.
You like it?
I love
So
candy
gross.
corn. I love it.
I hate the houses that gave fruit.
Fruit. Well, you
Here's
know
an
another
apple,
mean
like,
thing to
go
do, which
fuck
I was
yourself,
sharing with
bitch.
Jonathan Craig.
I'm not going.
If you want to be a real asshole, another mean thing to do is serve cough drops.
Or just don't answer the door. Look, if you're gonna serve
I'm
cough
just gonna
drops,
serve
just don't
kids
answer the
condoms.
door.
Be safe, children. Please be safe.
Holy shit!
Suck
Chief
on a real
Firewater.
lollipop.
Chief Firewater just wrote those black and orange candies were horrible. And
Terrible.
and
They're
like,
disgusting.
You know what? Though some reason I kind of liked them.
No, I hate those things, man. That
But not
company
a
should
lot
go
of
out
them,
business.
but they're bad.
I had one the other day. I had to spit it out.
I hate those stupid ass lollipops that they would give at like doctors' offices that they would hand out.
Dobby just said the same thing. Here's the thing about those. You are a complete cheap ass because you could buy like a 5-pound bag of those for like $2.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
that's
you.
the bad thing.
But I'd
about
rather
it.
get that than cough drops, though. I'd rather that than cough drops because
I
cough
hate-
drops, you did that on
Stop.
purpose, and you have to spend more.
I
on
hate
cough
the
drops.
year-old candy that you also get too.
yeah.
That's just like, oh, this is from last year.
Yeah,
like,
as long
alright,
as it ain't
fuck you,
expired, I'll recycle some candy.
Yeah, but they'll hand out like a Twizzler that's hard as a rock now.
That's because they didn't store it properly. That's their fault.
In a plastic bag. They didn't think that they had to store it any other way.
Yeah, you got to keep it in certain temperatures, you know.
Hey, I was going to ask you, Danny, did you go to Salem just for the whole witch thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And tell.
So is it like a
Can you
museum?
share?
Well, what do you want me to share?
I don't know. Like, what do you do? Do you go to a haunted house or what do you do?
No, we didn't do any of that. Me and my
But they
stepmom
have
are-
haunted houses.
Yeah.
All right.
They have
what
all
did
of
you,
it.
what
They-
was your
they live
what was
for the
your
month of
agenda?
October.
Yeah,
I'm
what
sure
was
they
your
do.
what was your agenda?
Our agenda was really just to go enjoy Salem during the month of October because it's like the witches month
Mm-hmm.
and they go crazy for it. They have like all these festivals and stuff like that, but we don't really like that kind of shit. We just went during the week. They do that shit on the weekends.
Yeah.
And our whole agenda was just to go buy a bunch of witch shit and meet with one of the oldest witches in Salem. She's like 80-something years old, but she canceled the event. We were really pissed. That was our agenda. Was to literally just spend all of our money on witchcraft stuff.
Interesting.
Got it.
Which I did.
And that was the first time.
I
No
spent
pun intended.
$400 in the first day. I was there for
Really?
What you
4
buy
days.
for $400?
I know.
I don't see no broom or no hats up in here. Where's the stuff at?
Still in my room.
So this is the first time you did this.
It's the second time. I went once because my stepmom had a show in Rhode Island, and we were like, fuck it. We got a car and we drove there. It was only an hour or so away, an hour or two away. So we drove up, went for the day, and came back.
Huh.
So here's the question, like serious question. So do they teach you like the history of like witches and like, all right, so I'm not asking you to give me the whole rundown, but do they talk about the witch hunt?
Yes. There's like, they give tours on it. They give you like, they talk about Mary Sibley and all of this shit. Like, if you want to know some like shit about Salem, that show Salem that was on like HBO or whatever, actually
Yeah. I never watched it, but I
accurate?
saw a little
not
bit.
pretty. Like, the storyline is like the witchcraft around it isn't all that. It's not real and everything like that. But like Mary Sibley was a real person. All of the people, all those townspeople were real people. Like, they were. That was a thing that was actually happening back in the day.
Burning witches.
Yes. And making shit up and hiding. Like, there were witches within the town council.
You're a
that
witch,
was just
burn her,
like,
yeah, burn her.
This person's a witch, not me. Kind of a thing.
And that's all it took.
Well,
I'm not a
you
witch.
know that
She
some
is.
of the,
Get her.
I got a list here of the most unsolved murders, where to dump bodies, and
You're really going in all today, aren't you?
the Pine Barrens in Maynardville, New York,
Mm.
is a good place. Tahoe, California. They said you could dump one there pretty unconspicuously. Everglades in Florida. Baltimore, Maryland has a park called Leakin Park. Texas Killing Fields. That actually inspired by a movie. The Mojave Desert. Good dumping place. The in Long Island, Gilgo Beach has been used a lot.
Well, yeah, that's where the Craigslist killer.
There you go. Good work there. Look at I forgot you're a crime aficionado. Pelham Bay Park.
Really?
In
Pelham
the Bronx.
Bay Park?
Does that really surprise you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, come on.
I was being sarcastic.
The East River.
Oh, of course.
Shocking.
And in Pennsylvania, the Pocono Mountains.
That's really not that shocking either.
I mean,
Oh, Washington State has a place too. The Green River.
the Green River.
Yeah,
That's
there's a
turned
lot of bodies have been dumped there. The Green River Killer, captured in 2001, killed at least 49 women.
Oh my God,
and
that's
dumped most of them
insane.
there.
This is like the Craigslist killer that they still have.
We should have played some spooky music for that, but
Do, 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 do. That's spooky to me. Stop it!
That's
that's about
spooky
as spooky
to you, isn't it?
Fuck off. I hate you.
Oh man.
You're gonna make me have to like go buy 30 things of CBD and calm down my anxiety from this freaking show.
Come on.
And did the chicken actually bite you? Sorry to re-bring it up, but I gotta know. I gotta know.
So when I was a kid, I lived near a farm, and my mom wanted to go look at the chickens because my neighbor had a bunch of chickens and a rooster or whatever.
Right.
And I was like 4, maybe 5. And we're walking down the hill and we're going towards it. And my mom just starts picking on the rooster because my mom's an asshole. And all of a sudden, the rooster did not like that very much. And he like got all whatever they do.
Yeah.
And booked
they
it.
get like nasty.
And fucking booked it towards us. All of his little chicken mates came running with us. And all I remember is my mom turning to me and staring. Like, I just remember being petrified and shocked. She's like, run! And I just booked it to the house. And I remember one like catching up to my mom, but I don't remember one catching up to me. But it just scared the shit out of me, and I've been scared ever since.
And they were making sounds.
Well,
all this was going on. Yeah.
Like, this thing ran, did all the things. My entire family sends me videos of people getting chased by chicken. Fucking hate you.
I know his was actually better than the one I played.
I'm gonna hurt you. Will you stop it?
All right, that's it. No more chicken wings for you.
And Chief Firewater had to drop. You were being chased by the cock. It happens.
Really?
I should have a gong.
That was
I'm gonna
bad.
start. Yeah,
That was
that's
bad,
a gong.
bro.
That was worse than my
That
Dennis
was a
dugout
gong.
joke. That was
Yeah.
That was a.
At least we laughed at that one.
I know. That was bad.
At 4.
So what? Oh, I didn't get to the best story. Jeez, I'm so sorry.
It's too
There's
bad.
better.
No. The best for last. Before we go today.
Uh-oh.
We'll give people one last chance to call in
They
because
ain't
they're probably
calling.
getting off work. They ain't calling. 917-477-7737 while I get to this story right here.
Oh, the fattening up the bridesmaids.
Yes.
Ooh.
So bride admits she secretly fattened up her bridesmaids so she could be the center of attention on wedding day.
I'm sorry, isn't that
that's
the definition of your wedding day? You are the center of attention?
Put weight gaining protein powder in their morning smoothies. I guess she had the luxury of living close enough.
About to
all
say,
these
like,
people.
how often does she hang out
No,
with
but she
these
probably, it was probably like, one of these brides that all her close friends that she would see every day were in her wedding.
Shit.
And, she didn't want anybody to steal her thunder.
It's like the scene
She
from Mean
fattened
Girls,
up
right?
her 2 sisters. Two of them were sisters.
Whoa.
Yep. And they couldn't figure out why they were gaining weight.
Of course not.
Yep.
I understand why we're getting so fat and you're not.
She's probably...
Because it's my wedding, it ain't yours.
She probably gave these bitches some
Looking back-
massive, like...
Looking back, the bride had no regrets. The day went off without a hitch. Everyone had a great time. I never thought for a moment on my wedding day that I was the center of attention or the most important... that I wasn't the center of attention or the most
It's your fucking wedding day, you
in the room.
crazy bitch. Even if you didn't fatten
This
up
is
your
a nuts-
your bitches, you'd be
Yeah.
still the center of attention.
That's taking it to a whole nother level. I'm going to get my friends fat so I can look good. Not I'm going to work out harder.
So I could look the best.
I'm not going to work out harder.
That was the
I'ma
last
just
story I
get
wanted to
them
get
fat.
to.
Fucking insane.
And I've got video of the beer that messed up the World Series trophy too.
Ooh, let's see it. Was it Sam Adams?
Danny is.
That'd be
funny, man.
awesome if it was.
It's
That would be great.
Can't really tell. What is it? Looks like a Bud Light or something. Can I make? I'll put it up on the site here for those that are still watching on YouTube. But
Whoever threw that, I love you.
It's probably
knocked
I
out
love
a
you.
flag.
Will you marry me? Like, this is a true proposal
You might have
right
a
now.
very thick New England accent. Be careful what you're wishing for.
That's totally, like, honestly, He fucked up the World Series.
See, this is why you don't bring real trophies to the parade.
So yes,
You bring a Nerf version.
You bring the dummy trophy to the parade.
Let it get just messed up.
Yeah. Throw it down.
I can't wait
Tear
till
it
I
up.
post that all over my Instagram.
And then be like, that wasn't a real trophy. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Well, with that being said, stay away from chickens. What'd you guys learn today?
I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't even know. My brain is so.
It was too much.
What the fuck?
You just came off a flight. You just basically got off work hours ago. Sorry to throw all that at you.
Oh boy!
Don't let crazy people near your dicks, boys. That's what I just want to instill on you. Also, guys, make sure that you don't fuck your girlfriend's mother.
Watch out for those nuns too.
Yeah, you got to be careful of those nuns. They might become porn stars on you.
Those Latino nuns.
Oh, we didn't ask. I wanted to ask Ozella about that.
Don't even touch that one.
Oh shit!
I love Ozella.
Oh man,
she needs to come in the studio and bless this place because it's getting bad in here.
Yeah, you coming with these crazy stories, man.
Oh, I didn't even show you guys the boxing. I actually had a had a boxing highlight here that I'll leave you guys with. This dude is fighting that's his manager.
Sounds like a boxing.
Yeah, his manager. Bulgarian. Yeah, that's his manager.
What?
Why is he beating his manager up like that?
They got some kind of argument.
He's like, hey man, I told you to pay me, didn't I? I told you to pay me, but you didn't.
He was mad he lost, and he said it was the manager's fault.
It's your fault.
You got to teach me how to fight better.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right.
This has been a day, guys.
This has been a day.
Happy Halloween.
Very good episode.
I'm going.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. I'm going to sleep after this.
Facts.
Be safe out there. Thanks for everybody that contributed to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
Our chatters, our callers, Ozella and H-Town. And yeah, we will be back next week. You going to join us next week? Or are you too caught up with your podcast now?
No, I will be here on Wednesday.
All right. And make sure, with that being said, you listen to Danny's podcast.
Thank you.
Which will be possibly up tomorrow. We don't want to say any promises.
I'm literally gonna go home right now and just work on it.
All
So it'll be up tomorrow.
How long was the running time on that?
I think right now it's at 45 minutes, but I haven't added in the
That's a good
Boston
time.
factor yet, so it'll probably be an hour.
And also, you make sure you check out my podcast with Charles Arbuckle on iTunes. The Buck Stops Here.
Yes.
We just interviewed Fox Sports. Who do we do this week? Fox Sports reporter Shannon Spake.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, Jeff Pearlman, who wrote the crazy book about the arena or the USFL. Some good stories about our president in there, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. What about you? What do you want to pump? When's the next show? Show's tomorrow.
No. Show got canceled tomorrow.
Oh, no show tomorrow.
No show tomorrow.
All right. When's the next show? We gotta know.
To be determined. I'll let you
TBD?
know next week. Yeah. I'll let you know next week.
You better.
Next show will most likely be at Broadway Comedy Club, though.
Hey.
Perhaps on a Friday. Oh, Friday show.
Hey.
Friday shows are good.
Yeah.
You don't usually do Friday shows.
I don't usually do Friday shows, but we moving on up here.
Making moves.
So yeah, I'll keep you posted with that next week.
Yeah, we got to get over to one, Danny. We'll go over and check
Yeah.
them out. All right.
Always
good
down to
stuff
listen to
there.
Jay Will.
So that is episode 12 in the books. It was a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The spiritual lady, though.
What
Fucking
spiritual?
crazy
Oh
bitch.
yeah.
The lady that had
Phantom
the relationship
baby.
with her. Yeah.
I
Phantom
forgot
baby
about
on
that.
the
There
way.
was so much weirdness I forgot about the ghost baby.
How do you forget about the ghost baby?
Cause we had a whole lot of stuff going
Oh, we
on.
did.
That's
There
how.
was a shit ton of crap today.
So for Laura Croft, Captain Savaho, the King, that's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
All right.
And everybody that listened. Oh, yeah, we got a little prop here. Who said this? Jimmy the Greek. Good show, gents and ladies, today. Lady. He did not pluralize that. All right. Everybody have a good Halloween, and we
Be safe.
will see you next week. If you're into football picks, listen tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'm going to give my picks for the weekend. The Swami. All right.
Do it.
We are out.
Out.